So many people will be very, very rich by now if it was not because of the insurance premiums that they are paying, because they are ripping you off. You don't actually see the true cost of what you are paying. So today we're going to be talking about the funeral policies that many of the older generations and us as the Black community are paying. So when my dad passed on and my mom was looking through her insurance policies, there's one insurance policy in particular that I noticed it was belonging to my grandmother. So my mom is paying for her mother, and she started paying this insurance policy like in the 90s. So it means that now she's been paying for it for over 30 years, and the payout on this policy, it's only 10,000 rand. But I believe that maybe when she took it out back then, that was a lot of money. So I want to show you just how much she has paid on this particular policy. So yes, she also took out for her sisters and everyone, but also my dad as well. We noticed that he had insurance policies that he had taken out for his relatives, in-laws, a whole lot of people that he was paying for so many years, that eventually became a loss because he happened to pass on first, meaning that the contributions can't go on any longer, so the money was just a waste. But let's just use an example that my mom is paying a premium of 40 rand a month, and you know that with these premiums every year they happen to be increasing, and maybe they only just increase the payout by just a little bit. And then you find that now when you are investing this money per month that looks so minimal to these insurance companies, they take the money and invest it. So let's say that they are making a return of 10% on it per annum. So this is what happens. So you will be paying that 40 rands per month, and you are thinking that, oh, you're just contributing 40 rands a month. It's not really a lot of money. But this is what happens if they are making that 10% return. Because of compound interest, this money is building a lot and making them a lot of money. So by the time you've paid for like 12 years, now it's like they have already made that contribution back that they're supposed to be paying you. They've already made it back because you would have paid a contribution of 5.7 thousand in 12 years, and by that time your investment or how much you've contributed will be sitting at around 11,000, because the rest or the remainder of it is going to be as a result of interest. That amount, those contributions that you are making, they are busy accumulating interest. So it means that in year 12, even if you can happen to the person that you've covered happens to pass on, they are not going to be making any losses because it's already taken care of by your contributions and the interest that they have earned. And then come year number 21, now the contributions that you've contributed, or the contributions that my mom has contributed, are already at 10,000 rands. But now the insurance company has made 34,000 rand. Why? Because of that interest as a result of compound interest. So by the time it was year 20, she had already made them over double the money. Like all of it, it's like profit on their side. So she's just contributing, meaning that even if she had saved this money herself, she would still have money to be able to bury her mom if something happens to her. And also if she had invested it where she was going to get a return, it means that she would have even made interest from it. And then come year 30, because now she's been contributing for like 30 years, and she would have contributed 14,400, and this money now has gained so much, it's equivalent to the insurance company. This money now has made them 90,419, meaning that just on interest alone, they have made around 76,019. Just imagine, you are thinking to yourself, you are just paying only like 40 rands a month, but you are making those insurance companies money. And you know, with these insurances, if you stop paying just one premium, they are not going to cover you. Or you happen to lose your job and then now you are on survival mode, you can't pay, they are not going to pay you. So it's like money being lost. Unlike if you had taken that and become so disciplined and put it somewhere by yourself. I also know with me, my parents, when I started working, they would always be pushing me, why don't you take out a funeral cover for yourself and for your family and also for them? Like, they would always be pushing me, but to me it felt like it doesn't make financial sense as to why I need to take out a funeral cover, because the benefit is just too minimal. But in 2020, I succumbed to the pressure and I did do it. So I took out a funeral cover. So the conditions of the funeral cover with that, if someone happens, the people you've covered happens to pass on in less than 6 months, a period of 6 months, they are going to refund you the money, the contributions that you've made. And I felt like, what's the loss? What's there to lose? Because they are going to refund me, and if something happens after 6 months, I'm getting the full cover. And then in 2021, my dad happened to pass on while the cover was not yet active for 6 months. So they just refunded me my contributions. But on their side, the side of the insurance company, it means that they have also made their money through those contributions because they were earning their interest. But if something had happened, maybe in month 7, for me, it would have been a gain because I wouldn't have contributed as much, and that money that I would have given to them wouldn't have made them as much. So also when I was trying to join the funeral policy, I do have my father-in-law who is quite old, and the premiums that they were charging me were just so ridiculous, and I felt like I can actually be able to save this money in like less than 5 years because the premiums were just so high. So it didn't make like financial sense. So when you are choosing to uh, have a funeral cover, just think of the opportunity cost, because you are missing out on the interest that you could have been making for yourself, for the benefit of yourself, or for the benefit of the future, or for your children, because now it's money that you are never going to see ever again when you are giving them that money to invest for you. So if you do enjoy this eye-opening content, don't forget to hit the like button and also to subscribe to the channel. Stay blessed.